Okay. All right. So vi coni orha iman eder agus bui on Arinya W.B. Yeats G and Wachanov. So let's go through it. Vi coni orha iman eder agus bui on Arinya W.B. Yeats G and Wachanov.
Okay. How do you get health from Bon Eder?
Okay, Irish names and English names. A lot of times the English name is just a different spelling of the Irish name. Okay, a lot of the ones have Bally in them, for example. Okay, a lot of times the English names are translations of the Irish ones, and a lot of times they're just different names. Okay, I'm not sure where the name health came from.
Well, it's Hope Head.
Yeah. So.
You know.
Yeah.
Usually they sound
because it sticks up.
Yeah.
In Dublin Harbour as you come into it.
So various ways, but sometimes you can tell. Sometimes I think the most common way is just to take the Irish name and spell it differently with lots of L's and Y's and things. But, okay, number 8. Chur shesim seviliacht sevalsunacht agus nashunachas. Okay, first of all, the word seem is interest. So her shesim, he put interest, means he became interested in something or he got interested in. Filiacht is poetry, related to the word phila, which is a poet that we had earlier. And this is the Western way of spelling things, so they say saviliacht, you put the BH in front of it. So Valsunacht is philosophy. Agus nashunachas and nationalism. So nashun is a nation, nashunachas would be nationalism. Okay?
Nationalism a little slower.
Comes from nashun, which is nation.
Say it a little slower.
Nashunachas. Nashunachas. A very common ending in Irish is the ocht. Ocht ending we have in filiocht and falsunacht. You'll see a lot of, particularly like sciences and things will have that ending on them. Okay. So you want to say I'm interested in something, you say ta sim agam. It means I have interest. And let's say in poetry san iliacht, which is more the standard way of saying it. Saviliacht would be more of the Western way of saying it. You'll hear both of them. I think Tomas tends to use the one that they have in the highlighted one. And if you want to ask someone, are you interested, you say, and will simagat. Or do you have interest in, and will simagat, for example, in philosophy, and will simagat san al sunacht.
San al sunacht.
San al sunacht. So you can see either sa val sunacht or san al sunacht. Okay. All right. So, Churchesim Seviliach. Saval Sunacht. Agus Sanashunachas. Okay, so let's try a couple questions. Chetzlin, it will simagat igokaracht or sachokaracht. It will simagat sachokaracht. Do you have interest in cooking?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, and we'll simagat gonaliacht. Do you have interest in boxing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Chetzlin, will simagat sachiol.
Tasim Adam Shay?
On would be in it. Yes, the word on, A-N-N, means in it. So you can say ta simagam on, I have interest in it. Or ta simagam sachiol, I have interest in music. Okay. Vandy, will simagat saralf.
Ta shimagas go.
Ta simagam saralf.
So
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Saralf.
I like when the traditional Irish words sound exactly
Yeah.
like.
Okay. So let's see. Avart, and we'll simagat san iliacht. Filiacht, one of them. San iliacht.
Ta.
And when you hear a word that starts with a vowel like iliach, there's two ways you got there. One, it either has a vowel to begin with, or it got an F in it originally that got turned into a silent sound. Okay, so that's kind of where the grammar helps you out a little bit. As you kind of learn the grammar, you go, okay, let's see, that means that something got dropped. And actually, as you hear more words, you kind of get used to what happens in it. Okay. All right. Number 9. Agus in our og, Honig Schiff we anal John O'Leary, and Shan Inin, a sprage, when ansi machur iskelta, agus a golter and a heron. Okay. First of all, Agus in our og. So while he was a young man, Far is man, Far og is young man. So the way, very typical way to say in Irish while something is happening is you say and he. So while he was a young man, you really say in Irish, and he in his young man. Okay. Okay. So if you want to start off and you're writing the story and you want to say while I was young, while I was a child, agus me mafascha. So when I was a child, or agus me malanov, when I was a little kid. Okay. Agus me sanol school when I was at university, or agus me egober in Alban, and I working in Scotland. Okay, so there's no real while word in there. You just say and me doing this. Okay, very common way in Irish. And you're going to run across this a lot when we're reading things here. So agus in our og. So and he in his young man, or while he was a young man. Honig she, he came. Fui anal John O'Leary. So he came under the, anal is breath, so under the inspiration of John O'Leary. And Shan Inin, the old Fenian. Okay, so that's our word Shan here. And Shan Inin. A sprage, the word sprag means to inspire or motivate someone. A sprage, who inspired him or motivated him. Hun, towards ansim achur, so to put a great interest in. Ishkelta, which are stories. Agus gultor, and in culture, Naheran of Ireland. So, okay, so sprag John O'Leary hun simachur ishkelta agus gultor Naheran. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cur.
What's the word root of sprag? Is it?
Sprag by itself is just, actually you could say sprag she me kun ea if he inspired me to do it. So sprag she. Sprag she me, he inspired me towards it to do, or in order it to do. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to affect you toward make you do something, and it'll be hun to do it. Just like we started off the little story, the kids going to the store or something. They went to the store, hun limonade, I guess with the roiche chana, right? So they went there in order lemonade and ice cream to buy. I could say, someone inspired them to sprag she iad hun limonade, I guess with the roiche chana. So the word hun introduces something that's the reason you're doing something.
Towards, unseen, great interest.
Unseen is great interest.
Achur.
Achur, to put.
To put.
Yeah, kur is put, achur, to put. Yeah.
To put.
In stories, ishkelta, agus a gultur, and in culture, Naheran of Ireland.
In stories. A great interest to put.
Okay.
Stories and culture of Ireland.
Okay. So let's read through this. So agus in our og. Honig she fui anal John O'Leary. And Shan Inin. A sprage. Hun ansim achur. Ishkelta. Agus a gultor. Naheran. Okay. Number 10. Dil sé go London fe tamil, bhfuil sé le scríbhneoirí eile agus fag siú cuid beag do chuid danta. Okay, so dil sé go London is he returned to London. The word Phil means return. Dil sé go London, he returned to London. Fe tamil means for a while. Should put that one on here actually. Fe is used to say how long something happened. So